there's audio on that. I can never eat on stream. I'm too like self-conscious because
Oh
I
yeah.
know I eat like a back like Kirby basically. I just like inhale food,
Ah! Yeah.
and
That's
I'm
kind of how I
fine
eat too, yeah.
admitting that. I'm
Yeah.
fine talking about that. I just don't want to show people because I'm afraid I'm gonna really gross them out.
Yeah, yeah. No, totally. 100%. I'm sure it's like, and it's not fun to watch people eat just in general. So, but here we are. I spent most of the weekend kind of fighting the repo a little bit, like just trying to get it organized. You know, I was telling you last week, like I feel like what I periodically do is I go and I'm like, hey Codex, like, you know, like how can we make this, you know, like basically what it does is like some of like the main scripts in the thing get to be like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 lines long, and it's like, you know, and it's like, well, you could take out this piece and make that its own thing over here, and this piece should be its own thing. So I periodically am like having it do that, like go through and basically refactor and just be like, take this out and like let it be its own thing over here that we can easily access. And I think that really matters when you're doing too, like using AI stuff, because it's like the context window being what it is. Like if it can easily find, this is maybe just in my imagination, but like if it can easily find the thing that you're talking about, the thing that it needs to look for, that is better for it than having to like, you know, waste a bunch of its context window on a huge file. Anyway, I spent a ton of time doing that, and then that was all sort of in service of trying to get the coursework going. And I don't know if you got to play with the course stuff at all, but I think it's basically working. Like some of the UI might not make total sense, but like I think overall, in fact, here, let me give you a little tour of like how the course builder, actually here, we could even I'll like make a new little course like here or something. I'll say build here, publish room, and now I have these. I'm over. Oh, I don't know if you. Oh yeah, I'm not sharing my screen. Am I? That's silly. Let me share my screen, and then that way everyone can see what I'm doing and not just me. Share screen. Ding ding ding. Did it work? Ding ding dong. Okay, so I'm over here, like sort of above where my other course is. So you go to course builder, and now the way it works is you add room. You just click on each room that you're going to add. It doesn't. There's nothing about ordering. All the stuff about ordering is taken out. You have to give it a name. Toots. For fun. I don't know why. And then you have to save it. Like I made it so like edit course won't come up until you've given it a name and saved it.
Okay.
Probably
that's good.
And probably the UI could be better in terms of like telling you that. Like anyway, so then you go into edit course, and then now instead of going room by room by room, it shows you the whole thing.
Yeah.
The only real issue with this still is that the zooming is not great, and it doesn't have the like option drag thing that you can do in a lot of other things. So it's kind of difficult right now to do like this shape, or even it'd be even more difficult to do like a straight line. So that's something I need to fix.
Okay.
But then when you're here, you just are you make an edit, you do things. Here we'll put your brand new log, you know, in each room, and then you say save rooms, and you can say publish rooms or not, and then it won't let you play it until you've. This is what I mean. There's a lot of like UI stuff. It won't let you play it until you've made a goal.
Right. The whole point of having a course.
Exactly, is to have a goal. So, you know, we'll make collect target or whatever, and then we'll put.
And you don't need. Do you need things to collect in order to start it?
I'm not sure. I'm not positive about that. probably. I guess we could see. And then you go back to setup, and then you can test draft. And then did that work? That did work, but look, it
didn't zoom you in.
It didn't zoom me in, yeah. So that almost worked. So let's see. Let's try that one more time.
When you click test, it automatically pulls you into the...
It should. I wonder if I have to click publish rooms. Let's see. Publish rooms. Back. Now test draft? Yeah. That was it. Whoa!
There we go.
And it started me up there. Right. Okay. So this is what I mean is there's like a order of operations thing that's like not super clear, but like the functionality is all there. Like it can now be like it can now be done, you know. Oh, Ferris was already there.
So yeah, I think we need like to think of it like good old Windows wizards,
right?
Like, you know, step 1, step 2, to kind of guide people through it. I mean, once you're familiar with it, like you can just run through all these.
Exactly, and yeah, exactly, totally. So yeah, it's an order of operations thing, and like, but overall, it's there, it's working. The main sort of like thing that I realized was like there's a sort of course setup section, which is separate from like the editing course section, and the two sort of don't have a whole lot to do with each other. Like here, you add rooms, you test the draft, you publish the course. Although you do also publish the course when you're in here, down here.
Yeah, that was one thing that I remembered before this modification. If you updated and published a room, the course would still use whatever version of the room
originally
when you set it. So now, if I make changes to the room, will it?
I believe so.
Update the course.
I believe so.
Because I think it wasn't necessarily
bad,
but it was confusing.
It was confusing because the room would look one way, and then you would go in, and it would look different when you're in the course. Right. Yeah. I don't know for sure if that's the case, but again, these are all things that we're gonna like as we go figure out. Yeah. The other thing that I spent maybe too much time doing, but also is very interesting and fun, is I wonder what the best way to see this is, but like I think I have this working, and this is the CryptoPunks where I have a system whereby someone can type in any CryptoPunk number and we can generate the full move set instantly for that CryptoPunk.
How heavy is that on like storage and?
So I was asking the LLM, and basically like, you know, what we will store is the heads, like the actual CryptoPunk heads, which is small, you know.
Tiny, yeah.
And then these also, what we have to store are these back of head templates that I made, because everything else can be done. All the other animations can easily be done just using the. Oh yeah, so like here, just using the heads themselves. There's the shooting. Can you see that? Yeah.
Yep.
And then like let's see. Some of them are really funny, like the crawl.
My kids love the crawl.
Look at. My
8-year-old was like, "I'm sneaking."
Yeah, exactly. And we really have to make the crawling be a thing, which we will someday at some point. But like these work, like they totally work. And oh yeah, and so the other thing we have to store though is the back of the heads that I made, because the only thing that doesn't work out of the box is climbing, because you see the back of the heads and CryptoPunks, you know, you don't normally see the. So I did a whole thing where I basically made I handmade I want to say 70 heads that sort of are representative of, you know, all different sort of type and hat/hair combinations. And so we need to store those. But then once we have those, the way it can work is anytime someone puts in a number that they want, we'll just generate it on the fly. So we won't have all of them to begin with. And then if someone puts in a number of one that we've already generated, we'll have it. And then if we don't have it, we'll generate it. And in that way, it'll be all of them with all of the animations comes out to about 5 gigs of things.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
And I figure like ultimately it'll be a long time before we are even close to that, because
right, not every CryptoPunk's gonna place it, and it does it on demand, right?
Exactly, that's the idea. Cool. The thing that I figured out here, or the thing that brought me to this, was I was having a conversation with my friends who made chonks, and they were talking about how they made this cool skateboarding. Where is it? Let me see. They made this.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
They made this cool skateboarding thing for chonks. I don't know why this is not showing up right, but where they programmatically made it so that you could put any chonk in here and have it be, like, here's chonk. 40,000 random copied. There we go. And I was like, oh yeah, like we have these animations. And so basically all I had to do was take the actual animations of the character that we have and put the heads on the animation. And I was like, oh, this looks fine. This looks totally great. Like it totally works. The body looks funny. They still look like the naked body thing is like kind of fun and neat. So anyway, so that's mostly what I did this weekend. And then, today we have, there's just so much to do. The one thing I would say is like, I feel like room building has slowed down a bit. And so I'm still on this tip of like, yeah, how do we get just like people who are on your level, on Big Baby's level, on Ferris's level of understanding the assignment and understanding like how to build a cool, compelling room. How do we get those people in here? That's still, I think, the main question.
Yeah, and I think we'll start to find those people the more we share those cool rooms, whether it's like on Twitter or Instagram or Reddit. Like some people will see the level editing tools and go, ooh,
I want to do that. Yeah.
I'm holding back a little bit on editing because I'm still working on the tile sets.
Yeah.
And I can make cooler rooms
with
more tiles.
Yes. I think that's totally, yeah, I think like expanding the tile set and making it look super cool. Part of why I was working on CryptoPunks too is because I want to just sort of like, here's the vision, like eventually, this is the direction we're going. We're going to have so many cool tiles. We're going to have so many cool characters. Like, it's an ongoing thing, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, I've got about 5 minutes left before I have to run to a real-life physical meeting, which is unusual for me. So speaking of rooms, I'm just going to show real quickly. I think you saw it already, Basic Penguin Logic 1, which is me starting to invent our own
Redstone.
Our own game puzzle design language.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
And
here, share your screen again. Share your screen so we can see it.
Yeah. Let me.
If you can. Or
it's gonna squish you, but
that's fine.
You'll be able to see it.
No, yeah.
There you go. Can you see that already?
Yeah.
All right. So here, I'm just gonna move this over here because it's not helping. So yeah, basically, this is very simple. I put a whole bunch of junk in it to make it look fancy, but very, very simply, we've got a penguin which will stand on top of doors and it will fall over edges when it can. So we've got a button that goes towards a door that allows the penguin to go towards this other pressure plate. And we got, I called it a button, it's a pressure plate. And then we got another pressure plate that drops it into this area where then it just gets stuck. So, it's not a complex.
Oh, Ferris
puzzle.
is playing.
Yeah, there we go. It's not a complex puzzle. It's very, very simple. But if you click the button on the right, now you cannot open the chest. And we can go out real quick to reset the room. And we go in on the left side. And the penguin is released to free the gem. I sent this to my wife, and she was like, "I'm kind of mad that I couldn't get the gem that's up there."
Oh, yeah.
We don't have signs to like say these are your objectives.
Yeah, right. Oh, I'm just getting that. I see. Yes, right. This is like, get him on this side and you get the gem. Get him on this side and you lose. Yeah, okay,
Right,
cool. Right.
yeah.
Love it.
So, with that in mind, looking at the Trello, we do have some features that we want. So I think I put this under standard mechanics. We need text that we can show above NPCs and signs when you get near them, so that way we can communicate instructions to players when we need to. But also, a thing that I can do like now,
Yeah.
without any need for new mechanics, is I can make a tile set that's letters.
Oh, yeah.
So that way,
So that it's ready. Yeah.
yeah, just like people could spell things out. You can already do that with blocks. It
Right.
just
Takes longer.
you can only make the letters about as small as like 5 by 3. Maybe a little bit smaller depending on what letter it is. But that takes up a lot of tiles. So you end up with these huge words. So if I just make tiles that are each letter of the alphabet and some numbers, then people can write out whatever message they need to. So I think that's going to be one thing that I'm going to do this week. I've been doing a lot. Oh, everything's closed down. Woo. Oh, wait. Let's open it all back up. Refresh.
Maybe.
That's not it. Where is it? I was working on desert. Recent files. What is going on? My wife is calling me right now.
That's okay.
I'm literally going to be going next door in 3 minutes. She can wait 3 minutes.
Oh, no.
So
You going to share the other sprites that you've been making?
Yeah. So I've been working on desert.
Yeah.
I shared to Twitter this cactus when it's fully assembled.
Yeah, it looks so good.
You can do like a lot of different size and shape variations with this cactus. I got this cattle skeleton, which I'm very, very happy with.
Yeah.
And then we get this rope bridge, which will allow you to kind of loop it. So basically, first 3 tiles, because it looked weird if you had like a double dark line here.
I see.
You do the first 3 tiles and then click the invert H, the flip horizontal.
I see.
And it'll loop perfectly with 6 tiles.
Nice.
And then we get 1 extra here, which is like a broken board. You're not going to fall through it, but it looks.
You could make it fall through because you could make it be behind. You could put it on the behind layer and then it could be fallable.
I would probably actually make another tile here that doesn't have collision by default.
Oh, nice. Okay, so it's easier. I see. Broken. Got it. Yeah.
And these won't have collision. The rope bridge part of it. So I'm really excited to actually put this in engine and like show people what it looks like when you build out a level with this, which is what I wanted to do with the.
I can see that you're working. I mean, I see you're working on something on this, on this huge, all these different ones that you've claimed down here. Like,
I'm making. Yeah. This is just me very quickly connecting areas.
Yeah.
And like this will all change, but like you were making like a Metrovania, like that's what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah,
as
totally.
I expand out.
That's fun.
So I would like to go through the Trello more, but I really don't have time, and I'm sorry, all my viewers on Twitch. I don't have time to do the Wizzy Avatar wheel spin. I think Marcus Umbra was the first one, but we can do it later today. I will make an announcement on Discord. I'll start streaming again, maybe this afternoon, and then we'll do a Wizzy wheel spin for avatars then. But that's another thing I want to work on this week. I keep on procrastinating because I'm having too much fun with the tile sets. I need to get the avatars set up for wizards. there's a lot in here.
Yeah, and it's a public Trello that anyone can look at and see like what we're trying to work on, and yeah, I think all of this is we have our work cut out for us, I would say.
One of the things I want to add to Trello, and I will need to set it up with Premium, which is not very expensive.
Okay.
And I can take care of that. Is the ability for us to have like priorities. So like
critical bugs. Oh yeah. Oh, that would be great. Yeah.
And I think already maybe people can do like thumbs up.
Oh yeah.
Something. So basically, if there are features people really are like, oh yes, people can put thumbs up on it. Hey Andy Ritchie, I haven't seen you in forever. I'm doing great, but I got to get running right now to go sign some paperwork for my new job that I start training tomorrow. So I will. I got to go. But check out the Trello. Check out Wamp.Land. Jonathan and I are having a ton of fun with this. And Jonathan, I'll talk to you more later today.
Sounds good, man.
I gotta run.
All right, good luck.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay, everyone. Maybe we'll do a little play-in now. Playing of some rooms. I don't think I know this room. Oh yeah, I do. Wait a minute. How do I open that door? Probably from one of these. Ugh. Okay. Oh. That was hard. Oh, but I got all of them. I did it. Wait, 4 out of 4 I collected, but I didn't even get. Oh, look, there's a key. Haha. Let's see. What other rooms could we try? This is one my 11-year-old made, which is basically impossible. Oh, you know what's happening? There's actually a huge bug that I just realized. I think that we lost collision. Let's do a little test here. This is a real bug that's happening. Real-time bug. Okay. I think that something in what Cammy was doing in adding the new tiles has broken some of the lava tiles. This is what I think is happening. Let's find out if that's true. So, where am I? I'm up here. So the question is, do these have collision? No, they don't. So that's extremely wrong and broken. Like he was just saying, that's a critical bug. That's a critical bug that needs to be fixed like right away. So if I go in this room, yep, everything's kind of busted. Everything's busted. All right. Well, this is what it's like building a game. I have no idea what I'm doing, and it shows, but it's also extremely fun. I really like this idea of a game. I'm super excited by it. I'm super excited to have Cammy work